Yo, what up, what up? This is Isaiah Fowler, founder of SWAV Eyewear, SWAV Agency, right? Right now I'm in Greece, and I wanted to make this video because, you know, of course we make videos every week and stuff like that, but I wanted to give y'all some game, right? So, number one, I only speak to the people that are looking to build, you know, a real company long term. I'm not talking to people that's just trying to make some money real quick, just trying to, you know, start a website and make some money in e-commerce, right? I'm talking about those who are looking to build real brands out here, right? So what I did was, this is my second time in Greece, and I decided to come kick it with my manufacturer, right? Look, here's the secret. Nobody gonna tell you this though. If you have a product-based business and you're manufacturing out of the US, and even if you're manufacturing inside the US, and even if you aren't manufacturing, but you have a supplier in the US, right? Somebody that you get your materials from, listen to me very closely. Be sure to go visit the people that you're doing business with, right? My manufacturer's out here. I make it a point, right? The last time I came out here was in 2019. When I came out here in 2019, we sat down, we had tea, we had meetings, right? We broke some bread and we talked about, you know, what my vision was. When I came out here, I had just wasted $10,000 to $12,000 by manufacturing in China because I was uneducated of what I needed to do, right? But what ended up happening was I found them, I came out here and I came out here and I met with them. They gave me a lot of information and it helped me raise $10,000 for a Kickstarter, you know, a month and a half later. So, you know, I said, you know, we're getting ready to launch a new collection in a couple weeks actually, right? On April 14th. This is one of the pairs of new frames. These are blue blockers right here, and they're also gonna be prescription. So before we launch this new collection, I wanted to come out here and just talk to them, talk about the future of the company, talk about where we were going, right? So here's the thing. They gave me more valuable information. The information that they shared with me can't be found on the internet. The information that they share with me, you know, it's not in anybody's course, right? It's straight from them. Now, what I'm about to be able to do is I'm about to be able to go run it up and go make, you know, 7 figures, 8 figures, and really, you know, position the company good. Your logistics and your supply chain is the most important part of your business, right? Because you can market all you want, but if the logistics is garbage, if your supply chain is trash, if you don't have a reliable supply chain, then how are you going to have a real business? How are you going to have a business that's here for the long term, right? So when you do go visit your manufacturer, you get to have certain conversations that most likely you wouldn't know about because they're giving you the inside, right? Your manufacturers are most likely manufacturing for, you know, a lot of other companies, right? So if you're just starting out and let's say your MOQ, your minimum order quantity is, let's just say, is 200 units, right? Your manufacturer is producing, you know, products for other brands that is placing orders for, you know, 5,000 units. So what does that mean? That means that they're seeing things from a more elevated state and a more elevated perspective. And what ends up happening with that is they're able to give you information, what they see happening with a company that's doing more revenue than you, right? So what does that mean? You gonna be able to get insight from them. So you getting a cheat code, right? Another thing, you're gonna be able to negotiate cost. You're gonna be able to see the economy that you're actually pouring into, right? A lot of people, they're only looking at their business as a money machine, right? As an ATM machine. But we gotta stop looking at it like that, right? Do you know who you even doing business with? Do you know who you're doing business with? And then when you do go visit your manufacturer, it's not just an email, right? It's not just, you sending them emails and it's not just a transaction. So what they're gonna end up doing over time is they're actually gonna prioritize you as a client, no matter what size you are, because they actually know who you are. And when people know who you are, the game changes, right? You get different treatment. I'm giving you some real game right now. I don't care what company you got, I don't care what your business is. If you have a manufacturer and they're in the US, go Spend the money to go see the production facility. Go see how they're doing business, because that's going to be able to help you market your products, to the world on your end. And then you're going to be able to negotiate pricing and prices, right? If you go to them, you're going to be able to figure out more effective ways on how you can get your inventory to you at maybe a more effective price, right? Or a more effective rate. But if you're not going out there, visiting them, talking to them, investing into that money, then you are just, you really like, what you're doing is you're not giving yourself, a way to maximize the potential of your company. You know what I'm saying? You're not building relationships. All business is relationships. All direct to consumer is a relationship. All direct to consumer is building relationships with your customer base, right? So if you're not building relationships, you're not really in business, right? Do you want to be just somebody that has a company, you don't know who you're doing business with, and that's it? You think people building all these multi-million dollar businesses, long-term ain't successful? You think they don't know who they're doing business with? You think they don't know, who their manufacturer is overseas? And understand this, right? We doing international business over here. When you're doing international business, it's a different level, right? You get to expand your horizon. If your manufacturer is in Japan, go, spend $1,000 on a ticket, go get your Airbnb and, go talk to them. Go see what's up. This will revolutionize your business. This will set you up for the long term. This will literally set you up for the long term. I don't care what your revenue is. I went to my manufacturer the first time when I wasn't making no revenue. When I was in a hole 15,000, right? But I still made it a point. When I came out here the first time, literally no lie, I had $1,700 to my name, but I bought a ticket, it was $700. And I came out here because that's how committed I was. Are you really that committed, or do you just want to make some money? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that you got to be willing to do. How many people in your industry is going to see their manufacturer? Very few, I would bet. So what does that mean? You could get an advantage. You could get a very unfair advantage on your competition, right? Other people in your industry, if you go do this one thing. It's an intangible thing, right? You can't see what the results are from this. But I can guarantee you this, because I know this because I live it. If you do this, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your business. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I wanted to say. If you got a product-based business, go see a manufacturer. Go visit them, right? If you have a supplier and you getting certain materials, go visit them. Go see what's up. Go hit up the owner, right? Or email the person that you make your orders through, and go talk to them and say, hey, I want to come and I want to see the facility. I want to see how we could do business better. I want to see, what everything looks like, because I want to continue to grow the business and make things more efficient and more effective. They not going to say no to that, because you're paying them. You're a paying customer and a client. They see the long-term. Business is about long-term relationships. That's all it's about, all right? So always remember, everything you do in life starts with a vision. If you're looking to grow your direct-to-consumer brand, go to growwithswav.com and we can schedule a strategic intensive. But I'm not talking to the people that just want to make a couple dollars in e-com. I'm talking to those that want to build a real brand long-term, right? And want to position their company and their brand to exit, down the road. So if that's you, let me know. Click the link, reach out. If not, it's cool. I understand. Always remember, everything starts with a vision. Go see a manufacturer. Peace.